In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to create a drawing based on the 3D model. This is the drawing we used to create the part last time. This is an example of complete drawing created in Solidworks. We can see there are some different type of dimensions: angular dimension, circular dimension in different style, linear dimension, and some geometric tolerance, and so on, and notation. There are also modified title blocks. Let's start with the part we created last time in the tutorial 1. This is part. Okay. Once we have the part open, then we can create a new file, drawing. Okay. And then you are asked to choose a template. We're going to choose template A4. Landscape. Hit OK. You can also customize your own template, or you can use other templates. You can browse different templates. Let's start with this existing template. Now you can see a title block has been given already based on the template. And then you are asked to choose the file you would like to create the drawing for. I'm going to just click this, double click, and here you can see it asks you to put desired views here. Let's put check mark before the preview so you will see the output. So I want to use a front view. You can see with different views we have different output. We're going to use this one, which is the left view. Right, so you can see, and display style is being given hidden lines removed, so we don't see any hidden lines. However, we would like to make hidden line visible, and you can see there are some more visible hidden lines. And now we can choose the scale. It determines how large the view you would like to create and how large the space of your drawings. So you can see here the scale is 1:1, and actually this is 1:4. Right? Use the sheet scale 1:4. I'm going to choose different one. So there's a 1:4. Let's say 1:2 to see what's happening. It's very large. Right? So I think this one is too large. I'm going to put 2.5. And then I think this is okay now. Done. Now I have the main view. Okay. So I would like to create a second view now based on this view. So second view, you put this section line here, hit OK. Now you can see the second view being created. You can also flip the direction to get different results. And based on the drawing we're going to create, it is in this direction. I'm going to put it here. You can see, right? The scale is 1:2.5, same as this main view. I'm going to save my file at this point. So it will be cover plate, drawing file. This is my version 2. Okay. And you can see the file name is being automatically introduced as your drawing number. Right? We will change this one or make modification later if necessary. Save your file. Before create any dimension, we're going to add some lines. Go to sketch, go to center line. From the center to the center, you can see here's a line. So we can define the angle between this line and the vertical line. Then we are going to create center line. Use this tool and this tool and this tool. Okay. Now let's start to create the dimensions. We use a smart dimension. Get this line and this line. Put it here. It asks you whether you're going to make this a driving dimension or driven dimension. This is a driven dimension, so we use make this dimension driven. Okay. Now, once you put here, you can also modify this one. First, we would like to change its decimal places, and in this drawing, you can see we have 2 decimal places up, and it is 12 of them. So what we can do here, we can try this one, but we don't see any changes, right? So what we can do here, we can use override value, put 0.00 here, and then you can see it's been changed to what we want. We also can put 12 times to here. In the meantime, we would like to make it inspection dimension. Hit OK. There's angular dimension being put here. Then we're going to create a dimension for 12 holes. Smart dimension. Click this hole and put it here. You can see the decimal place will be 3 decimal places, and we also want to put tolerance here. I'll use limit, and you can see the upper limit 002. So this is the value, and we also want to put 12 times 5.562. This is the dimension for the hole. We also want to put the geometric tolerance to this one. First, we want to get the symbol, which is position. And the tolerance will be 5.005. And also add the maximum material condition. Then next box will be primary datum which is A, and the secondary datum will be B, and the maximum material condition. You can see this is not aligned very nicely, so we put a space here to make adjustment. Then hit OK. You can see this one is associated to this dimension. Then let's create the dimension for the center mark. So let's put it here. And you can see it's automatically given radius. We can go to leader and change this one from radius to diameter. And then you can see the phi being given, and then change the number of decimal places to 3. And this is done. Okay. You can make adjustment for its position. Save your file. Then we're going to create the dimension for this hole, center hole. Put it here. And you can see we have the dimension. The dimension have 4 decimal places, and also should have tolerance, and we use limit. So then it will be upper limit 0.007, and we accept the result. Make adjustments. Save the file. We also want to add geometric tolerance associated to this one. Oh. Modify it. So it will be perpendicular to the reference will be 0.0003, and in maximum material condition. And the first datum, primary datum, will be A. Secondary datum will be B. Same as before, in maximum material condition. We still want to get one space, so it moves nicely. Hit OK. Alright. We also want to put the datum over there, datum feature. So associate to here and cancel it. So we would like to put edit this one. So the label will be E instead of A. Now we get all the dimension on the main view. We can move our view to a better position. So save the file. Now let's continue on this view. Create a cylindrical dimension. This one should be 3 decimal places. Okay. Save the file. Then we're going to create another one from here to here. and this one supposed to be 3 decimal places and have limit. Okay, now the limit will be 0.4. Right. Save the file. And we have one more cylindrical dimension, which is this step. From here to here. We're going to use this one, and it will be 3 decimal places, and we have tolerance. Use limit. The limit will be 0.02. Decimal place. Okay. Then we would like to add geometric tolerance. Click it and put location, position. It will be 5.005 maximum material condition. Primary A, secondary B, and maximum material condition. Hit OK. We can also change its position to here. You can see, because this one is associated to this dimension, so whenever you change the dimension's location, and go with it, which is good. Save the file. Now let's create a linear dimension, smart dimension, from this surface to this surface, and we would like to make this inspection and 3 decimal places. Okay, and then we want to put from here to here, from this side to this side. The thickness of the whole plate, decimal places 3, and make it for inspection. Hit OK. Then one more from this side to this side. We can use this one, inspection, and also 3 decimal places. Hit OK. Make adjustment. Now we have all the dimensions, but we still get some other geometric tolerance need to be defined. The first one will be this surface. This surface. It will be profile of the surface, and 0.004 A for primary, B for secondary, and the maxima material. Here, this one. Okay. I think I made mistake, so this is supposed to be here. Okay. We have this profile. Then we're going to create we can create another one which is on this surface. It will be profile 0.004 primary A, secondary B with maximum material. Hit OK, and this one is on here. One more is this one. So we're going to make this surface, or this surface, or this surface. Either of them, they're just one surface. And profile 0.004 for tolerance, A for primary, and B for secondary with maximum material condition. Hit OK. So we can put it here. Let's make adjustment, and it's more clear and well organized. Save my file. We also have one more geometric condition, which is on here, and it will be flatness. It will be 0.004, and hit OK. It is over here. And we also need to put datum feature here. So it will be 8. Double click it, edit the value. Let's zoom in. Okay. Fit. Save the file. We also have surface finishing on the surface. We are going to use machine required, and the number being given here will be 125. Hit OK. Alright, that's all the dimensions. Now let's create the annotation. You can put notes here. Alright, so we can make there's one option, it's called all uppercase. Now, again, unless otherwise specified, surface finish to be, we can put symbol here, which is machine requirement 63. We can also change the font size, say 10, or maybe 20. We can also make adjustment for the windows. Okay, save my file. Now let's modify our title block. So the first one, you want to go to sheet format and edit sheet format. So now, for example, this one, the drawing number, double click it. So we're going to change this one tutorial to tutorial 2. My drawing 1. Accept. You can also change the font. Oh, it's not being changed, right? So you see, right? So let's say 24. Accept. By default, this is generated by the system using your file name. All right. So we also want to put title here. Say cover plate. We can also make other modifications. For example, here scale is 1 to 4. The actual value is 1 to 2 point. Let's use this one. Okay. 1 to 2.5. 1 to 2.5 scale. Right, you can see this is the sheet 101, and if we have multiple sheets here, then it will give you 1 of 2, 2 of 2, and so on, based on how many number of sheets you created. I'm going to leave the rest of the field for yourself to modify, and now we can save the file, and we're done the drawing now.